Hey everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. I am here with my brother as we play Mono Blue Tempo in Arena. We're just gonna continue off wherever I am in Arena. I'm still on Platinum. We're on our way to get to Tier 1. Let's do this. Here's our deck list. Let's get into the games. Oops. Platinum Tier 2. Almost unstoppable deck.
Show Bobs.
Mr. Bobs.
Please show Bobs.
Our opponent goes first. We're gonna mulligan this because it's actually way too slow. We don't do anything until turn 3. There's a lot of decks that can run us over if we have nothing to do, even at least by turn 2. I don't love this hand either, but we'll keep it. I'll put that on top just so that we have some sort of pressure coming. Turn 1 Mistcloak Herald into this Marauder. Into Surgemare. And then, with Surgemare being the last thing that we play, we can, you know, use our extra mana, pump it up, filter some cards. Ooh, a blue-red deck. Didn't see that coming. Basically, if you see an island... I mean, in the much lower tiers, if you see an island, it could mean this deck, but I'm like the only one who plays a deck like this at this point. So, if it's blue-red, let's get the Surgemare out. Or do I want to do that now? Okay, let's get the Surgemare out because I can protect future creatures with Spell Pierce. Because if I tap out like this, then they're going to kill... If I tap out with Warkite Marauder, they'll just kill it with some sort of removal spell. Just zap it with like another shock or something. And here comes Discovery. I'm always concerned I'm going to be up against an Arclight Phoenix deck, but we never see these Arclight Phoenix decks. Okay, let's just play a creature. There was a clear path to just attack with the Surgemare and loot one of my islands away. But I want to get some other pressure on the board as well. I'm not sure how aggressively I should be using my Spell Pierce against stuff like Opt, because at some point the Spell Pierce might become dead. But still, maybe my opponent will show a white source and play Teferi.
That'd be pretty sweet.
There's still other cards that I can counter, like this Discovery. We could counter Discovery or Dispersal if they have black mana. Likely they don't. So with Warkite Marauder, if our opponent plays like Crackling Drake, we can always attack into it every single turn. Or basically any creature they can play, we can attack into it because of the Warkite Marauder. Whenever it attacks, turns to the defending creature that would try to block into a 0/1. And loses all abilities. It's like a Merfolk Trickster every single turn.
So play with it in Modern.
It's a pirate.
Yes, I know.
Yar, matey.
Come on, Bob.
Bobby. Bobby, 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 Bobby. Well, you know those Bobs, they like to take their time. Let's see, what can I do? Okay, let's attack. Let's attack with both. If they try to kill the Marauder, then we can pump up the Surgemare. If they don't do anything to the Marauder, then well, I could still attack with the Surgemare, I guess, and get some use out of this Spell Pierce. Like, why not? Yeah, I like that idea. We'll do that instead. Because the only thing that can kill it is like lightning strike effects. They don't have, even if they shock it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. Maybe we're just gonna win because our opponent is
A dumbass.
absent from existence. Alright, so we're probably gonna get a free attack here. I'll attack. 2 attackers. I'll pump up Surge Mare. Decisions. Isn't there like an ultimate timer? There we go. Alright, let's loot. Let's get some value out of the Surge Mare. My triggers are triggering my opponent. Okay, that's fine. But didn't we do damage already?
Yep. He's a fool.
Or someone who has a very bad internet connection. But we can always consider the worst. Let's see, Crackling Drake, Enigma Drake.
No, that's not happening.
Well, it is gonna happen. It's a creature. But I am going to try to deal a ton of damage next turn. So let's play Merfolk Trickster, tap this thing down, and we can fully pump out the Surge Mare and hold up Spell Pierce with backup. But depending on what we draw, we might just pump up the Surge Mare once to just loot away islands. Oh, we might see a dive down. Okay. With that in mind, we can still attack with the Surge Mare, and if they block, we double pump it to kill the Enigma Drake.
Pretty good.
And then next turn we can try to play Tempest Djinn. Alright, they're doing nothing. So let's just pump it up once. Or maybe we can still pump it up twice. Get in for 4.
Have you played an island this turn?
I have not. Okay, let's pump it up twice. We can play Tempest Djinn next turn. Get that damage flowing. Okay, drew an island, discard an island, easy discard, play an island, pass. Self Spell Pierce for something like Ral Zarek. Okay, Crackling Drake. Okay, that's a good draw. Although I have to say, we do not have a lot of pressure here. So this is equal to this number of instant or sorcery cards in graveyards or exile. How do we do this? I guess I can attack with the Surge Mare and the Merfolk Trickster. Oh no, I can attack with the Surge Mare. If they block, I can double pump it again. We still have Spell Pierce up. And then I guess keep playing, but we're gonna get hit by the Enigma Drake. If I play Exclusion Mage, I can get in for 4. Okay, I'm gonna play Exclusion Mage. think Spell Pierce is getting worse and worse every turn, so we're going to get rid of Spell Pierce. Next turn we can play Tempest de Djinn and Siren Storm Tamer. Getting close to Niv... Well, we are at Niv Mizzet range. We're going to play Chart of Course. That's a funny thing to do pre-combat, but maybe our opponent is now on blocking duty. Oh, I see, I get it. They want to make their Enigma Drake a little bit bigger. Okay, so they are on blocking duty, and we do have Wizard's Retort for something insane. But I can't play the Siren Storm Tamer, so we'll just pass. Resolve. So we have to protect our Tempest de Djinn in a big way. Because we have to block one of these Enigma Drakes. We're actually in a really weird spot. They could attack us for lethal. We block with the Tempest de Djinn, and then we have only one option. Oh, we don't have only one option. We could try to leave up the Siren Storm Tamer to make a chump block on the following turn. Play Siren Storm Tamer, hold up Wizard's Retort, and attack at least with the Surge Mare Exclusion Mage and the Merfolk Trickster. So let's see what our opponent does. Okay, let's block. This is the better block.
Boom!
It was loud. And we can Wizard's Retort this. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe they have Opt in their hand. No, they got Spell Pierce. Well, that's gonna be a problem. We have 2 Siren Storm Tamers.
2 chump blockers.
How to do this? I guess attack with everything. Yeah. We can at least get in 4 damage. Okay, that is interesting. So now we can trade with this thing. Or I do nothing. I don't really like doing nothing. We have to hope that Siren Storm Tamer can't die next turn. Because I would have to put these both out anyway, and one removal spell would win anyhow. Alright, so hopefully they don't have a removal spell for our Siren Storm Tamer. We're in a very vulnerable position.
Digging. Dig again, please.
Keep digging. Oh, they discarded a Chart of Course, so that can't be good news for us. Yeah. We die. Well, Mr. Bobs beats us. I'm not sure where we went wrong.
You shouldn't have double pumped that horse at the end. Should have been able to leave out for 2.
No, but they would just kill one of them. And then if I try to protect one, I would have to sacrifice one of them. leaving up one blocker. Perhaps if I had... I don't know. I feel like there was probably something else that I could do. Maybe if there was a better time for our Spell Pierce. Our opponent goes first. This hand again is pretty clunky because we don't have any pressure early on, but I'll keep it. I'm not happy about it though. Okay, that card helps a lot. Merfolk Trickster giving us something to do on turn 2 just changes everything. We're up against some sort of a green deck. Please play something into our Spell Pierce. Oh, excellent. So I don't know if there's so many things that I can do against a green deck for Spell Pierce. You just have to hope that they have Nisa. So Curious Obsession is fantastic. Plan from here is Merfolk Trickster, whatever creature they play, put a Curious Obsession on it, attack, hold up Wizard's Retort, and then just start bouncing things. They have nothing to do.
Or they're waiting to...
I don't think they have many things they can do.
Nature's Claim.
I think there's a Flash Speed enchantment that they could play, but we've got the Wizard's Retort for it. I should really learn the names to these cards. Prevent commons that be dealt this turn. Sure, we'll let that resolve. It's not important. They're delaying the inevitable. Well, I guess it was the blue taking turns deck and they were screwed on blue mana. It's the only logical explanation I have for that situation. Just give up. Or maybe Curious Obsession was just too strong. They're like, you know what? I can't beat this Curious Obsession. To hell with it. Myojin. I go first. Okay, I'm willing to keep this hand. Hopefully they are not a deck that has removal really quickly. So I'm only willing to keep this because we can go Mistcloaked Herald into turn 2 Curious Obsession. And if we can draw if we can draw a land next turn, then we're going to be really golden. Ooh. And if we don't draw land, well, we can come back. We got Exclusion Mages for days. Okay, that's some good news. I want an island so I can protect my Mistcloaked Herald with Spell Pierce. Excellent. Pretty often these green decks are Golgari, so they have black mana and removal. Alright, this one... I sort of want to counter this.
Could set him back.
Yeah, let's do that. I don't know when I'm going to use this. I think this is again one of those taking turns decks. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to have the open mana. It appears that I probably would have the open mana. That was a powerful Spell Pierce on the Charta course.
They needed that.
They needed that. They needed that for card filtering. Alright. We're on our way to Platinum Tier 1 with our Tier 1 deck. Mono Blue Tempo! I love this deck. This is the deck to play. I can grind MTG Arena all day. As long as I have the time for it. Huh?
The real KG. Does Karn have a last name?
Liberated? Silver Golem, that's his last name. Mr. Silver Golem. This is a nut hand. This is what you want to see. Miscloaked Herald into turn 2 Curious Obsession, Spell Pierce, and you know you have the mana, and you're going first. It really does not get better than this. The only thing that beats this is like a shock on turn 1. That's the only thing that beats this. Okay, no, our opponent is lost. I don't know, should I get used to like not playing a land on turn 2? I drew a land, doesn't really discourage me. You gain 3 life, draw a card.
Nope.
No, we're gonna let that happen because I need to keep the Spell Pierce to protect the Miscloaked Herald. And to keep the Spell Pierce up, we're gonna play our Merfolk Trickster with Spell Pierce back up, and then play the Tempest Vision the turn after that. What the hell is this? When it enters the battlefield, create a colorless treasure token, sacrifice that. Sure. Oh, add 1 mana of any color. Well, I can't counter it or anything, so you get to resolve. More Spell Pierces, which is fine. Because like things like Teferi might start getting ramped out. Play Tempest Vision. Not great protection for our Miscloaked Herald anymore. So if there's 2 removal spells on it, it's gonna die, but Tempest Vision hopefully will just kill our opponent. We've got tons of islands in our hand. Sailor of Means, more like Sailor of Memes. 3 damage to each creature.
Well, they can't pay for it.
No, they can. They got this thing. Add 1 mana of any color. Well, Tempest Vision lives.
Well, make you
Sure.
pay for it anyway.
No. No blocks. We're gonna lean hard on this Tempest Vision to win, and probably that's all that we need. Let's play Siren Stormtamer. Let's play Miscloaked Herald. Hopefully they don't have another one of these. So I'll just let it resolve again. They are very close to dead. Do nothing. That's right. Just in case they have a Spell Pierce. I'll have mana to like double Spell Pierce, pay for their Spell Pierce, and also use Siren Stormtamer.
He's ready.
They're probably going to play Settle the Wreckage. Deals X damage to any targets. Target player draws X cards.
Heck no.
So what I can do is just counter this. Because it targets... How does this work? Exploding deals X damage to any target. Target player draws X cards. That's so expensive! Anyway, we'll just sacrifice this Siren Stormtamer. Yeah, submit. I thought it just counters the spell. What's going on here? Well, I don't exactly understand what just happened, but no big deal. I think our opponent is in basically dead range. Here we go. Spell Pierce. Ixalan's Binding will bind no more.
Boom!
And with that, people, we move to Tier 1 with Mono Blue Tempo. We're just one rank away from Diamond. This deck is unbeatable.
Well,
except for when it loses. Look at all this Skrilla that I have here. 13,700 all earned. Mono Blue Tempo. This is, in my opinion, this is the deck to play on Arena. I'm going to go straight to Mythic with this thing. I keep hearing everyone, it's all Golgari and Mono Red and Jeskai and is it? You know what, it's going to be full of Tempo decks after I show people how to get there with this Tempo deck. It's going to be all Mono Blue. This sounds good. We're winning a lot of die rolls, that helps. We don't have our third land, but like if we don't draw land, then we're probably drawing some useful spell. In these sort of situations, I probably want to play my spell Pierce aggressively because of the fact that I don't have a lot of... I'm going to be tapping out for the next few turns. If my opponent taps out and we play a Merfolk Trickster and put a Curious Obsession on it, that'd be great. This is very annoying. Yeah, let's spell Pierce this. I don't want them to see what I have in my hand. They would like, if I played a Merfolk Trickster on the board, they for sure would like play Curious. They would take the Curious Obsession. Okay, resolves. There's no point in playing a Merfolk Trickster in response because they'll like if they just take one Merfolk Trickster, I have another one. No big deal. Interesting what they take, because if I play Merfolk Trickster, then like Wizard's Retort is up. Whoa! That's crazy, they took the Tempest Djinn. So we can play Curious Obsession on this. If we draw and we do draw an island, we do get to play it on the Merfolk Trickster, get in for damage, and we have Wizard's Retort backup. Maybe our opponent has like some plan. Maybe double removal spell? Okay, probably double removal spell. Or not? Well, I'm definitely drawing more islands than I would like to, but there's nothing I can do about that. Too bad, I can't do anything about this. Resolves. The worst part is that they gain life. I'm gonna hold up the Exclusion Mage for some big creature that they might put on the board. I mean, they have to have a win condition at some point. There it is. Nico Blowus. Opponent discards a card, we'll discard an island. That's not too bad, and that actually is going to be really good on a board with Nico Bolus on it.
You go away, Al.
Hopefully they don't have dive down. They don't. So, from now on, whenever Nico Bolus is played, we can attack into it because the Marauder is going to turn into a 0/1. We just have to be afraid of a sweeper of some sort. Well, it's not a sweeper, but it deals with our best card. Exclusion Mage would have been nice. So you can turn into a Planeswalker, draw 2 cards, deals 10 damage to target creature or Planeswalker. Well, fortunately I have 20 life. Put target creature or Planeswalker from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. That's ridiculous. Back for 1. And they have mana to activate this thing. Oh, that thing's pretty annoying. We'll sacrifice the Mistcloak Herald. It's getting in damage, but it's also the smallest thing on the board.
Oh.
That is poorly timed. I need that when this thing was bounced back. I'll just pass. So the second part of this makes me discard a card. And then the last part is it puts a creature from any graveyard. Creature or planeswalker from a graveyard onto the battlefield under their control. We are definitely losing. So I guess they're going to try to activate this.
I am limitless.
Are you? You appear to have a limit of 7 loyalty.
The dead shall serve me.
See, that's why he did it. He could see that far into the future.
But you know what's funny? They got a 0 for a creature. Their deck has no islands. What else is in here? They could have taken anything.
It was random, isn't it?
No. Perturbed creature. They chose that one. Alright, let's attack for, is that 3? Yeah, I better attack Bolus anyway. We're definitely losing, but not much we can do about it.
My retribution will be swift.
Probably.
Genius is unmatched.
Well, how smart is it to just go +2 and draw tons of stuff? Well, destroy all creatures. I guess not. No, the Nicobolus. How is this possible? It's like God and Jesus here. Okay. Discard the island? Just sort of waiting to lose because we can't. Yeah, okay. You know what? Just move on to the next game. I know when I'm lost. This is stupid. I'm just prolonging the game for no reason. But we made it to Platinum Tier 1, so we're not going to lose the spot. And you know what? We can end that here. So, do you want? Thanks everyone for watching. If you want to support the channel, don't forget to support me on Patreon. Thanks to all the patrons supporting me on Patreon. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing Mono Blue Tempo in Arena.